here today. For those unaware of the sequence of events, I'll review them briefly based upon my knowledge. I had a call last Monday, February 10th, from Councillor Brad Armstrong, letting me know that a new universal sewer rate had been proposed at the Committee of the Whole meeting that day. That the committee, which is made up of all members of council, had proposed recommending to council themselves that council approve this new system, and that after discussion, it was decided to give Councillors Armstrong and Meyer an opportunity to talk to the district and bring it forward to this particular meeting. So, first concern is the process. Council debating a significant change in how sewer rates will be charged at a meeting that was not publicized, not posted on the website, without consultation with residents or businesses, and without knowing the impact, as Bob referred to, without knowing the impact to businesses. I'm told by some local businesses that since this has come to light, they've had calls from the municipal office asking number of machines in their laundromat, number of seats in their restaurant, somewhat after the fact. So lesson number one here, process, have one. Consult with people beforehand so we don't have to get out our torches and pitchforks to get your attention. At the heart of this controversy is the EDU chart in this presentation here. So this was the initial one. So it was given to council and subsequently made available to the chambers. So I've been told that I've been misled and that proposed new system is one of the possibilities, that the EDU chart is just an example and that it can be tweaked, that businesses could have a flow meter put on to reduce costs. What we have in this particular presentation that was made at the meeting last Monday is 8 pages describing the sewer systems and the challenges. The next 4 pages go into great detail about the EDU system. There is no other system proposed in this presentation. What are we to extrapolate from that? So some examples of what cost would be under the proposed system. Several restaurants with 40 seats will see their sewer rates increase to $4,000 a year. The laundromat, and he, of course, would like to have been here, but he couldn't afford to have somebody come in and work his hours for him, so he could make a presentation, and he accepted my offer to speak on his behalf. So, and it's already been mentioned that while he is under lease, you can bet that if his costs, which are going to go up to over $13,000 per year under this proposal, you can bet that Sobeys is not going to offer that as a charitable gesture. So we would lose the laundromat, besides all the other businesses. And if the proposed system was approved and businesses use flow meters, as has been suggested, that leaves businesses to sink or swim on their own without community support. And as was mentioned here today, phasing in, well, phasing in a bad system, you're just delaying putting in a bad system, so that's not an option either. The fact is that the EDU system will not work here. You can change the proposed EDUs on the chart, and it's unlikely to decimate the cost to businesses, which is roughly what it would have to do. And the overall cost will be the same, and as already mentioned, someone's going to have to pay. So, lesson number 2, understand your own proposals. Know if they're workable before you consider adopting them. Now, the municipality district of Chester has a population of 10,559. That's it. We're not much more than a neighborhood. I mean, in fact, I've worked in office buildings with populations of half that. So we need to work together to build our economy. Whatever system is decided upon, we cannot have businesses shoulder the burden, as they will have to close their doors. Jobs will be lost. Tourism will decrease. Taxes will go up. If the burden is on schools and homes for special care, the cost to the province may increase, but there is only one source of taxes. It's us. Each of us individually will wind up paying. We will all pay. So going back to this presentation, under challenge financial, there's the heading objective, and under that the bullet point. Develop a rate system that is equitable to all users in order to provide self-sustaining wastewater systems funded solely by the user. My question is, who determined that objective? Okay, that's put in the presentation as a given. Maybe that's where we need to get to the root and question that. Do we not all benefit from having businesses that provide jobs and entertainment? Maybe your mom comes into Chester and plays cards with the girls at the stretch. Perhaps the kids come home for a visit and meet up with old friends at the forecastle. Perhaps your vision, like mine, of a perfect summer afternoon is sitting on the deck of the rope loft. And maybe your family's favorite place to get together for a meal is Moe's. When you can no longer look after yourself, would you like to be moved to a home in the city, or would Shoreham or New Ross better suit you? On January 20th, the Chamber hosted an economic development workshop attended by about 40 people from all around the municipality. The first two questions we asked at this workshop were, what does a sustainable, economically thriving municipality look like to you? What are some of the most important features? And question number two, what needs to happen to make this vision of a sustainable, economically thriving municipality a reality? Now, I've gone through the flip chart sheets, and this was actually written out, over 80 visions by the groups. And I'm going to mention a few to you. Market the whole district, affordable housing, accessible government, find ways to get communities in the municipality to work together, good governance, value and support local business in the municipality, proactive, innovative council, more open and welcoming to business, municipality to be helpful to businesses for planning, easier to do business here, drop Chester, use Municipal, market cultural events for the area collaboratively. So I think you get the drift there. If you paid attention also, as the Georgetown report was mentioned, so if you paid attention to the Ivany report that was released last week, you'd realize that what most of us already do, that it is now or never. Nova Scotia is in a crisis, and if 10,599 people in this municipality can't work together, how will this province make it? Also think not just of Georgetown, the Ivany report, and also charting your own course. The message coming out from the people of Nova Scotia and this municipality is all the same. We are in this together. We have to work together. So lesson number 3, vision and leadership. Know what people all around you are saying. With vision and leadership, planning and process, we can fix the system literally and figuratively. Let's work together, all 10,599 of us. Thank you.